Hi everybody, I'm Julia and I have decided to start a Flosstube channel. I'm super nervous, so I'm just gonna apologize. No, I'm not gonna apologize. It's okay to be nervous. I have anxiety. Literally my heart rate is 135 right now, if you can see that. So yeah, I've been putting this off. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I've been watching a lot of cross-stitch videos on YouTube, and it just seems like such an amazing community, super welcoming, super informational. I don't know, I've learned a lot and it seems just like a great community. So I've been literally like any day that I have had some time to possibly film a video, I've thought of it, and I've subsequently talked myself out of it for many different reasons, but one is that I really do struggle with anxiety and also social anxiety, which this doesn't seem like that would be, you know, super triggering. I'm just, you know, filming on my camera, on my phone. But yeah, it's still, I don't know, I just struggle with it. I have a hard time sometimes getting my words out. So yeah. And yeah, and just also I feel like I'm a like baby stitcher. Like literally I just started last year. Like at the I think July of last year of 2022. So I you know, I watch a lot of videos on here, and so many people do such beautiful work, like literally, you know, works of art. And I'm just over here doing like, you know, tiny little things. But I really enjoy it, and I've learned from watching videos there's room for everybody, and everyone is very supportive and welcoming. So I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna sit down today, I'm gonna do it, let's see how it goes. I've got some notes here, so I'll try to follow them. I just figured I would go through some of my WIPs, some of my recent finishes, some of the things that I have kitted right now, and then I just got some stuff from 123 Stitch and a few other places, so I thought I would share a little haul. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I get like less and less nervous as this goes on, but we're in it together. So yeah, first things first, I'm Julia, and I live in Illinois with my wonderful husband, who is in his office right now, and I forced him to put headphones on and blast music. So and our amazing little cat, Riley, who we love very, very much. She's our favorite little creature in the world. So she probably will make an appearance at some point. Right now she's sleeping under the bed, but I think she'll probably be out here at some point. So yeah, we live in Illinois. We just moved back here from Oklahoma. We were in Oklahoma for 6 years. But we were born and raised in Illinois, so we're so happy to be back near our families. And yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Okay, so I'm gonna show some of my WIPs. I think I have 3 right now. So I'm kind of like I think what is called a monogamous stitcher. 3, I don't know if that's considered monogamous, but I like having 1 or 2, like one kind of larger project and then one smaller one. That just kind of works best for my brain. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I have a large, like my first full coverage, which I'm learning a lot, and then a smaller one, and then also another one. I'll get into it. Okay, let's just start here. All right, so the first one that I have, do I actually even have it right now? Well, no. One moment, let me get it off camera. Okay, so the first WIP that I am working on is It is by Stitching Land. I'm not sure if they're on Etsy. I'm pretty sure I just got this off of their actual website. I don't know. The pattern actually has Etsy.com. So, but I swear, I thought I got it from a website, but it's from Stitching Land. It's called Saturn 2, and it looks like this. So that is what the finished product should look like. And I'm trying to kind of keep track of like my start date and stuff, and like the fabric and things like that. So I started this on January 16th, 2023. I'm using 16 count Aida, and that's about it. This is where I'm at currently. I hope you can see that. It's hard for me to tell. I don't know if that helps. Maybe. I don't want to show the pattern, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm really liking this. I mean, there's a learning curve, to be sure. Before this, I was working on very small things. I hadn't done any sort of full coverage. So I've since learned that there is gridded fabric that you can use that is already gridded out, which, oh my goodness, that would make it so much easier if I had known that before I started this. But we're already well into it, so I'm not starting over. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I used 2 threads on 16 count, and I like the coverage that it gives. I'm still really, really learning, so any tips, tricks, whatever would be greatly appreciated. But that's I'm just trying to kind of figure out my preferences, I guess. So that's what I'm doing for this one, and I really like it. It's super colorful. It's just, I don't know, makes me happy to stitch on. So that is like my main focus right now. It's really what I've been like picking up the most. Also, this needle minder. My husband got me this off of Etsy for Christmas. I told him I wanted some more needle minders, so yeah. Super thoughtful gift there. So yeah, that is the first WIP that I have going on. Hopefully I will finish it. I think I set kind of a goal for myself to hopefully finish it by my birthday, which is in May. And I feel like that is doable, but we will see. So that is the first thing that I'm working on. I hope I didn't miss anything. I feel like I'm kind of scattered right now, but okay, so next, this is kind of my like smaller thing. This is sort of just like a more mindless stitch that I can pick up when we're watching TV at night. I don't really need to pay too much attention to it because it's only one color, and it's just not too complicated. So shoot, I don't have, well, I guess I do have a picture. Hold on one moment. I just need to fold this paper. Sorry, I hope this isn't annoyingly loud. Okay, so it is this bookmark from Little Lucy Things on Etsy. I stitched one of her other bookmarks that was like a Halloween, or no, it wasn't Halloween, it was Stephen King kind of themed, and I absolutely loved it. That was like my first real project that I did, and I just loved it. And her patterns are so reasonably priced. And yeah, so that is the other thing that I'm working on. Here is my progress so far. Not too much, but that's kind of what we got going on so far. So just the little kind of top part. I'm stitching it on black 14 count with also 2 threads. That 2 threads is just my sweet spot because I don't even know what it's called, but I do the thing where you kind of secure it onto the needle with like a loop, and that works best for me. So yeah, that is a really fun project that I'm stitching. And I love reading, so if I can make something adjacent to reading, like that is just the perfect thing for me. So also another adorable needle minder from my husband for Christmas. So that is that. I'm using like, this isn't DMC. I really do just use DMC for everything, but I got this pack from Michael's, I believe, that was just all these like neon color flosses. So that's what I've used for this bookmark and the previous bookmark from the same shop, and they just look really nice. So okay, and then my last WIP is kind of, it's a WIP, but I'm gonna have to restart it, which is unfortunate. This is like the first time I've ever had to restart something. So I didn't leave myself enough room on the fabric. Rookie mistake. But I guess it happens. I mean, I did, to be fair. I did leave myself enough room technically, but the way that the Etsy shop had, the Etsy shop had a picture of the finished product on their site, and I absolutely love how they framed it, and they left like a decent amount of space above the work, and I did not leave myself enough space on the fabric for that, so I'm just gonna restart it. I didn't get too far. Here is the photo. This is called Bunch of Daisies by Crossity on Etsy, and it just looks like that. So I just think this is so pretty. It just looks like a work of art to me. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it too much, but like she had, or the shop owner had a lot of like space up here, so it was just like blank Ada, and I don't know, it was just framed really beautifully and it looked awesome. So I'm going to be restarting this one with enough Ada. I will show you what I got done before I decided to ruin everything. That's all I had done. So it was not too much at all. Definitely redoable, I believe. So yeah, I'm just gonna restart this one. This is 14 count, let's see, 14 count vintage taupe Ada. This one, Artiste. So it's like when I'm used to stitching on the 16 count, the Saturn pattern, and then I go to 14 count, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my eyes can like breathe. Which I know 16 count is probably like not even that big of a deal for a lot of people, but my eyes aren't the greatest, and I don't know. So it is nice to stitch on 14 at count when I've been doing 16 for a while. So yeah, I think I covered everything with that one. I'm really excited about that one. That one's just so pretty to me. I really, really like it. So okay, so next I figured I would show some recent finishes. I just have 3, or actually 4, because my husband, right before I started filming this, he came and brought me one of my recenter finishes that I made for him, and he's like, show this. So I'm like, okay. So anyway, I guess we'll start with that one. This is a Christmas present that I made for my husband, and it is just a little Stardew character, Stardew Valley. It's a game that we really are obsessed with, and that's just our little characters, and then that's our little Riley. So I got this on Etsy. I can link the shop below because I don't remember the shop name, but it was a custom pattern, so I just kind of sent her like the general gist of what I wanted the characters to look like, and she did such a great job. It got it to me super quickly, and this was so fun to stitch. I think I did this in a few days, and I had to like sneak stitch it, and I wouldn't recommend it, but I didn't want my husband to see it until it was done. So yeah, that is just a little Stardew stitch. Super cute. So there's that. And then another tiny little one. I just made this. This actually was an idea from Kelsey Lee and Things, I think is the channel. I've been watching her videos and I absolutely love them. But she just showed her making some keychains for like to sell in a local shop, and there's a local shop that sells handmade goods from local people right near us, and I had been like trying to work up the courage to ask, you know, how people would go about doing that, if I could do that possibly. And so when she showed her little keychains, I was like, that would be perfect because it's a smaller thing. I could just kind of do it, you know, here and there. All that to say, I made a keychain just to try, just test it out, and it's just this little flower, and I just thought it was cute. I think I found this on Pinterest. It was like a very blurry pattern on Pinterest that I had to try to decipher. But yeah, I just have it on my little keys, and it's cute, and that's that. Nothing too exciting, but I thought it was cute. Another recent finish is just this tiny little mushroom jar. I think this is super cute. Again, I can't remember. See, I didn't write down the shops for all of my finishes. I didn't think to do that. So I'll leave it in the description, but I think it was like snail fishes or something like that. And it was just like mushroom jar on Etsy. But I just thought that was really cute. I still need to like actually fully finish this and cut off the remaining fabric, but I just think that is just super cute and I love it. So there's that. And then lastly, I think this is the last recent finish that I was going to show. This is called Rosy Chaos from, again, I don't remember the shop. I feel like it's in my brain somewhere, but I don't want to just like sit here and stare off into space for 10 minutes trying to remember it. So I'll just link it down below if you're interested. But this is so beautiful to me. I love it. This is the only, I think, first and only finish that I have initialed because I just really love it. And this is what it looks like. Ah! I just think it's beautiful. I absolutely adore the colors. I found this frame at Goodwill, and I mean, it's a little big, but I just thought it was really pretty for this pattern. So there's that. This took a very long time. I'm quite a slow stitcher. I'm trying to like not be right in the sun, but it's not really working. I'm quite a slow stitcher, which is fine. Like, I just enjoy it, so I'm not trying to, you know, win any sort of like competition or anything like that. But yeah, this one was super fun to stitch, and I still need to hang it up somewhere, but I'm very proud of this one. So, yep, that's that. Okay. Next, I thought I would show a few of the things that I have kitted up that I'm really excited for. First, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I have three things kitted up that I thought I would show. First and foremost, I don't think I have a picture that I can show of this. It's just the pattern. Shoot. I can put a picture up. I'll figure that out and put a photo on the screen of what this looks like. It's called Read More. And again, anything having to do with reading, I'm down to stitch. It's also another one that, I mean, it's fully like, obviously you can customize anything to make it what you want, but this, I think I was just going to stick with doing the one color. And that'll just be my kind of easier evening mindless, semi-mindless stitch. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm going to do it, excuse me, I'm going to do it on this like oatmeal Aida, 14 count. So I just thought that would look pretty on there. And I think I'm going to do that, the DMC that they suggest, which is DMC 946. It's just like a bright orange. And I just think that'll just look really pretty on there. And I can put it on one of my bookshelves or something like that. And yeah. So that's the first thing that I have kitted. Secondly, I have this little pattern that is from can you tell that I'm not prepared? Shoot. It's called the Mini Landscape 8 Chicago. And it's like a cross stitch mini. They have like a whole series on their Etsy of all these little mini designs. I did one of like a, you know, like a art piece. And this one is just a little Chicago one. So, oh no, that's the pattern. I can't show that. I'll show the picture here. But yeah, I just thought that was really cute. And I'm gonna use this 14 count, I think it was called Vintage Blue Aida, and hopefully you can kind of see there's like some marbling, and so it kind of looks like sky. So instead of doing all of the sky and like actually stitching all of that, I'm going to just have the Aida be there. I don't know, a little lazy hack, but I don't mind. So that's gonna be fun. I have all of the colors for that, which is quite a lot. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then lastly, the last thing I have kitted is, let's see. This is from Flossy Fox Shop on Etsy. And they have so many cute patterns. And I just couldn't pass this one up when I saw it. It is the Chunky Cat and Fox. And that is what the cat looks like. And then that's the fox. And those are just so adorable. Oh, and just like a quick, easy little stitch. So I'm really, really, really excited about these. Only a few, it only calls for a few colors, and yeah, I don't know. I just love having little, like finishable things to do. So very excited for those. They're just absolutely adorable. Okay, so next, I figured I would finish this off. I cannot believe I've already been recording for 25 minutes. I thought I was gonna finish, I thought I was gonna be done after like 5 and be like, I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, lastly, I figured I would just show a little haul. I recently just placed an order on 123 Stitch and got some actual like linen, I think. Lugana linen, I don't know. Because I've never stitched, I've only stitched on Aida so far. So I don't really, I'm really trying to avoid this light. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. So I just ordered some linen, and I just kind of wanted to see how it was, and yeah, just kind of feel it and stuff. So that's what I did. Anyway, all that to say, well, I did actually get a piece of Aida too. So I'll start with that. This is called Woodland Aida fabric. I don't know if there's like a company or not, but it's just a 14 count, and it is just so pretty. It's just this like dark green, and I just think it's gorgeous. So I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I had to get it, so I got that. I also got, let's see, this is Mocha Belfast linen, light mocha Belfast linen. This is 32 count. So I don't know. I from what I have garnered, you stitch over 2, so it actually kind of turns it into like a 16 count. That's kind of what I've picked up so far, but I could be completely wrong, and honestly I don't even know how you do that, but we're gonna try. That's why I got it. So I got that one. These are all 32 count now. I got this, which is Laurel Linen. It's just like a green, kind of like a foresty green. Really pretty. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna use any of this for, but I just got it just to try things out. So this one is Terracotta Lugana. I don't know the difference, if there is a difference or what it is between Lugana, linen, even weave. I need to do some research, but I just thought this color was super, super pretty. So I got that. And then I also got this even weave lamb's wool Jobalon. Even weave. Yeah, it's just this kind of light tan color. And then lastly, I got this vintage Stormy Night Lugana. I thought this was so pretty. Kind of like a grayish with that marbling. And again, don't know exactly what Lugana is, but I got a few fabrics, got a few Luganas, got one even weave, and we're just gonna play with things. I don't know. Learn as we go. I also got the DMC, what is this called? Color card. Flossed color card, which I've been seeing people talk about, and yeah, it's just awesome. I got it from 123 Stitch. It just shows all of the colors. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This would have been so useful when I was just getting started and I had like no DMC and I needed to like sub out everything. This would have been insanely useful, but it's still going to be a great resource to have. So I'm very excited to have that. I also picked up some soluble canvas, and I'm really excited to try, I was going to try and stitch onto like a little tote bag that I have. Not sure what design yet. I still kind of need to look around and find the perfect thing, but I just thought that would be another fun thing to try. So we'll see how that goes. And I also, this is from Amazon, but I got one of these Nurge hoops, and I just thought I would show that because I've heard a lot of good things. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I figured I would use it on that bunch of daisies pattern. And yeah, I was just excited about it, so I thought I would show it. Last but not least, I just have two patterns that I recently picked up that I'm really excited about, and I thought I would just include them in the haul portion of this video. So as you're gonna be able to tell, I'm obsessed with cats. These both are cat patterns. So first is Bathing in the Asters by Lindy Stitches. And this is the fall version. I think she has one for every season. But this one, like, anytime I would go onto Etsy and look through my like favorites, this one just called out to me and was like, buy me. So finally I did, and that's what the finished project will look like. And I just absolutely love it. I think she stitched, I think it said that this is stitched on 32 count linen, so I do have some of that. But yeah, I adore this pattern. I think it's so cute, so pretty. I love the colors, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So I'm very excited to stitch this, probably maybe spring. And then this is the last thing that I have to show. This I found on Etsy because I think I was like just scrolling on Reddit, on the cross stitch Reddit, and I think I saw someone post a finished piece of this that they found in their local thrift store. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. So I was researching into it and seeing what the pattern was, and I found it. I think it's from like the 90s or something, but it seemed like they were kind of like hard to come by. And I found one on Etsy for $7, which seemed like a good deal because I was seeing some for much more expensive than that. So I ended up picking it up, and it is called Birdwatcher by, I believe it's Charlie Harper. But this is what it looks like. That is just adorable to me. So this is going to be a stitch, hopefully, I don't know, I'm actually really intimidated by this one, so I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but looking at the pattern, I'm just like, it's very intimidating to me. So we'll see when I start this one, but I'm super excited to have it in my little pattern collection because I just think it's adorable. Adorable. So, okay. I think that's everything. We survived. But yeah, I'm sorry if this was like kind of a jumble. Like I said, you know, I was prepared. I made some notes, but I didn't want to overthink it. I just decided to sit down today, film it, and just see how it goes. So hopefully it went okay. I feel like I kind of blacked out for the past 30 minutes, but I think maybe we'll get better in time. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, if anyone watched this, I would love to know what you're currently stitching. Yeah, if you want to let me know what you're stitching or anything else, let me know where you're from. That would be really cool. But yeah, thank you for watching, for struggling through with me. Hopefully I kept you some company while you were stitching. That's like my go-to when I'm stitching. I love watching Flosstube videos, so if anything, hopefully I just gave you some good company, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.